Every year, the smartest scientists in the world go to work.
They go to work with the best tools money can buy. The most sophisticated genomics, the most advanced imaging.
Supercomputers that would have seemed like science fiction 20 years ago. And 90% of everything they build fails.
Now, you might think that that's the nature of the science. That failure is just part of the process.
Here's what we come to understand. The problem is not the molecules. The problem is not the biology.
The problem is hope. In this industry, every team believes in their program. They have to. That belief gets them through the years of work, the setbacks, the 3 a.m. experiments.
And that belief is also exactly what makes them the worst possible people to evaluate their own program.
Scientists call it an advocacy bias. It's not a character flaw. It's a structural inevitability. When the people who build something are the same people who judge it.
The numbers get read through hope, not through science.
Most of you know what a FICO score is. 30 years ago, if you walked into a bank and asked for a loan, the banker looked at you and made a judgment. His judgment. And depending on which banker, which day, which mood, you might get very different answers to the exact same question.
FICO didn't replace the banker. It gave every banker the same numbers to start with. Standardized, reproducible, bias-free, and it changed the entire credit industry. The pharmaceutical industry has no FICO score. Until now,
biological risk has been buried in a long, messy report. SynteQ turns that into a single, interpretable number. You drop in what you already know before a single patient is enrolled. And we build the complete target-to-endpoint chain. Gemma runs inside the client's own environment. The data never leaves their infrastructure, and it turns messy literature into a structure evidence our risk engine can score. The result is a chain-level risk score, something a CDO, a licensing team, or an investor can act on immediately. Behind a single number, you can still see the studies that support or contradict them. SynteQ combines Gemma structure evidence with a causal method to produce a board-ready, comparable risk profile.
before, the pharmaceutical industry has consultants.
It has internal reviews, it has advocacy, it has hope.
It has never had a standardized score.
Every link in that chain carries a risk that the biology will not cooperate, a risk that the endpoint will not move, a risk that the assumption everyone agreed on in a conference room with the best intentions was wrong.
That risk exists whether or not you calculate it. We just think you should know what it is.
We don't consult,
We don't advocate.
we score.